Hello, amazing artists. It is time to finish up our flower project. You have been working so hard on this. So I'm going to show you some tips on how you can finish it up, and then we'll glue it onto our background. So here we go. First thing you want to do is you just simply want to cut out on the outline. And we talked a little bit about if you have a pencil line that is showing up, you can trim that off as you go around. If you have an inside area that is hard to cut out, then a great way to get into a hard area, let's say like this, pretend that is a closed in area. You just simply fold the paper in the middle of that area and put a little snip there. And then what that does is it allows you to have a place to put your scissors in and then start cutting to cut out your empty area and clean out that area that is hard to get to. Don't ever just jam your scissors in there and stab it. So very carefully, you're going to trim around everything, take your time, and then I'll show you what to do to glue it onto your background. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got it all cut out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this on the black paper. Now, we could simply just lift everything up and put glue behind it and do that. That's one way to do it. A harder way to do it is to put glue on it and then try to set this on there and guess and center it. So I am going to take the approach of putting it exactly where I want it to be on my paper, and I'll go sideways so you can see the whole thing. It might even be easier to work with this way. I'm checking the distance on each side for my vase. I'm checking to make sure my flowers don't go off of the paper, so there's some room there for them, and everything looks nice and centered. All right, I'm gonna grab my glue, and I'm just gonna start in one part, a big, easy part, the vase. So put the glue on the back of the vase. Don't just put it here guessing where to go. Always put it right on the shape so that when it does lay down onto the paper, there's just glue exactly where you want it behind the work. Great. Okay, now I'm gonna work my way around the flowers. So I'm gonna lift this up, put glue on the remaining part of the vase that I did not get to yet. Flop that down and then do one more check just to make sure everything is kind of where I want it to be when I push it down and it lays down. Is it going to stay on the black paper? It is, so we're in good shape. Okay, so I'm going to lift up one flower at a time. Don't put the glue too close to the edge, and you don't need too much of it. And there we go. So just going to glue all this down. When you are done, you are done. I hope you enjoy your new project.